Long before Hollywood gave us Indiana Jones, a real explorer walked through jungles, deserts, and forgotten ruins, chasing treasures the world had lost. His name was Hiram Bingham III, a professor, an adventurer, and an explorer who became famous for bringing Machu Picchu to the attention of the Western world. But behind the iconic hat, the whip, and the legend of Indy lies a story far more complicated, more dangerous, and more controversial. At the start of the 1900s, the world was obsessed with lost civilizations. Explorers dreamed of golden cities hidden in the jungle, a forgotten empire swallowed by the earth. Hiram Bingham wasn't a trained archaeologist. He was a historian with an obsession for the unexplained. And one day, he heard a rumor. Deep inside the Andes, there were ruins no outsider had ever documented. A city lost to time, guarded by cliffs, fog, and legends. Driven by ambition, and maybe a hunger for glory, Bingham assembled a small expedition and climbed into the mountains of Peru. Rain, mudslides, and altitude sickness turned the journey into a trial of endurance. His team followed local guides, crossed rope bridges suspended over abysses, and carved paths through forests where maps didn't exist. Days later, exhausted, soaked, and losing hope, a local farmer led Bingham up a steep ridge. And when he reached the top, the clouds parted and there it was. A stone city carved into a mountain, terraces descending like giant steps, temples aligned with the sun, a civilization hidden for nearly 4 centuries. Hiram Bingham believed he had found the lost city of the Incas. That discovery would make him world famous and inspire the fictional Indiana Jones decades later. But the truth is more complex. Local Quechua people already knew the site. They guided him there. Children lived nearby. And decades later, scholars realized Machu Picchu might not have been the lost city he imagined, but something even more mysterious. Possibly a royal retreat, a ceremonial center, or an astronomical sanctuary. Still, Bingham documented it, mapped it, photographed it, and shared it with the world, revealing one of the greatest archaeological treasures in history. But his adventure had another shadow. He removed thousands of artifacts and shipped them out of Peru. For decades, these relics remained in U.S. institutions, sparking a huge controversy over ownership, cultural heritage, and colonial exploration. Even today, historians debate, was he a hero of discovery, or a symbol of the extractive mindset of his time? Yet no one can deny the romance of the adventure. The danger, the mystery, the cliffs and rope bridges, the caves, the maps, the obsessions. Everything that would eventually become Indiana Jones. The risk, the brilliance, the controversy. It all came from men like Bingham. But here is the twist. Hiram Bingham wasn't the only real Indiana Jones. The world was full of treasure hunters and renegade archaeologists, from Gertrude Bell to Roy Chapman Andrews, who lived lives so unbelievable that fiction needed them to seem real. These explorers shaped the way we imagine adventure today. In the end, the real story of Indiana Jones isn't about one man, one discovery, or one movie. It's about how curiosity drives humans into the unknown. It's about the fine line between exploration and exploitation, and about how even the greatest legends are built on truths the world isn't always ready to confront. If you want to know the real history behind the heroes of fiction, you're in the right place. Subscribe for more stories off the map. Thanks for watching.